it's like, you know that like this is the climax, right? It's like in Elden Ring when you know you're about to walk in, like you're in front of the golden tree, and it's like, fuck, this game's about to be over. Oh man, shit, bro, like it's over. Yeah, I remember feeling that way walking in to watch Return of the King in 2003.
Not a good kind of celebrity,
Yeah.
like. More like a Jimmy Savile kind of celebrity. The kind that you're discreetly warned never to get into a lockable room alone with. But here it is, nonetheless. And now that I've finally suffered through nearly 2 hours
It's actually impressive. They managed to make these dwarves even dumber than the ones in The Hobbit. How is it that you could have Gimli being a dwarf and it was perfect? And that was in 2001. And did they just forget how to do that? The last one? Yeah, this looks like Pinocchio. What the fuck they got Pinocchio in here for?
suffered through nearly 2 hours of Snow White, I can confidently tell you that, yes, this film absolutely lived up to all my worst expectations, and in some cases even exceeded them. A bloated, overstuffed turkey of a production, weighed down by hammy acting, cheap costumes, horrendous CGI, and vomit-inducing cinematography that bungles most of the elements it steals from the original anime.
I'm gonna maybe have an opinion that maybe some people might not agree with. I've seen a lot of pictures of this girl, Rachel Ziegler. I think she's actually very attractive. I think this movie did the best job that it possibly could to make her look unattractive. I think that this is like the way that they did her hair, her makeup, the lighting, and everything. They did everything that they could to make her look bad. Like, she's an 8? Yeah, I think she's like an 8 or a 9, honestly. Like, she might have dumb opinions, but like, fuck.
Movie abandons its classic ideals of self-sacrifice, heroism, and true love, and injects the lethal dose of the message, which is so redundant and thematically contradictory that it just gets abandoned by the ends. It's also laughably obvious where they've had to reshoot and rewrite big chunks of this movie in response to all the backlash. Entire subplots, characters, and setups are introduced and then abandoned without explanation, and the ending is so wildly anticlimactic and jarring that it makes World War Z look like a model of cinematic efficiency. Anyway, let's get the plot summary over with so we can put this turd behind us. The basic setup for Snow White...
The reality is, like, I mean, if you compare the way that, like, the lighting, the cinematography, and everything, you compare this to Maleficent, which is, like, kind of the same thing that had Angelina Jolie in it, it looked 1,000 times better. The other one looked 1,000 fucking times better. And this just looks like shit, bro. It does. Just on a baseline level, it looks like shit. It's a solid 8 out of 100. Is that it?
It is broadly similar to the original film. Snow White herself is born to the benevolent...
No, y'all try and bring up that Peter Dinklage thing about him being like the short people or whatever, advise them to use normal-sized people. They did that, but like they could have used normal-sized people and done what they did with Lord of the Rings. But they didn't do that. So, like, how is it that you had a dwarf that was a normal-sized person, but then now you need dwarves, but you can't... Why can't you just do what you did in Lord of the Rings? Like, it's like they forgot how to do that.
King and queen of a generic medieval fantasy land that tactfully goes unnamed. Although, fuck me, they must have pretty good transportation links with the rest of the world because the population here is more ethnically diverse than central London. Anyway, Snow White's mum dies and her dad remarries Gal Gadot, who manipulates him into going off to war, where he promptly disappears and is never seen again. Oh no, guess she's gonna have to take control of everything. What a bind. Fast forward a few years and the kingdom's become a kind of dystopian...
So wait a minute. This is a story about female empowerment, but everything went to shit when a woman took over? Is that right? How do you do this?
Utopian nightmare where everyone's poor and hopeless and ruled over by an iron-fisted tyrant. It's a bit like modern-day Britain, only with better sanitation and dental care. Anyway, after a confrontation with Snow White over a bandit named Jonathan who tried to steal some food from the castle, the evil queen decides the best thing to do is send her out into the forest where the huntsman can conveniently murder her. It's a bit extreme, but I'll let it slide. Naturally, the huntsman has second thoughts and decides to let her go, and after wandering alone for a while, she runs into 7 dwarves that I can only describe as the kind of thing that Cthulhu probably has nightmares about. I'm not kidding, man. The brief glimpses that you got of these things in the trailers are absolutely nothing compared to the existential horror.
They just look, they look dumb. Like, I don't even think it looks like scary or weird. Nah, they do look weird. But they just look dumb, bro. Like, that's really that's the word I would use. It's just dumb. I don't know why you even do that.
Of actually witnessing them on the big screen. These are nightmares made real. Like if you woke up in the middle of the night and saw Mr. Blobby standing at the foot of your bed, silent, motionless, watching you with those blank, lifeless eyes that bore into your very soul.
Who the fuck is that?
So after crashing at their house for a while, eating their food and helping herself to all of their resources, Snow White helpfully forces them to clean up their own home while she prances around like she's on some mad acid trip. Which she probably is, to be fair. I would be if I was in this fucking movie. Then for some reason she gets it into her head that her dad must still be alive, and the only way to find him is to seek...
So the narrative is that the guy leaves, the woman takes over, everything turns to shit, and then she gets jealous of another girl, kicks her out and tries to kill her, and then the girl goes to a man's house and cleans up the man's house. And this is a story about female empowerment. I see. Right. Is this a joke? What the fuck? What's she gonna make him sandwiches next?
Out the bandits that lurk in the forests.
Right.
So naturally, she runs into Jonathan about 5 minutes after leaving the house so that the rest of the plot can happen, and he protects her from the evil queen's soldiers by taking an arrow that was meant for her, so she brings him back to the dwarves to get fixed up. Oh yeah, you know those retarded looking Starbucks baristas from those early set pics?
So these were gonna be the original dwarves?
That everyone thought were the dwarves. Well, those are the bandits who are actually out of work actors forced to become thieves because the evil queen's taxation policies shut down their entire industry.
No way. So they're out of work actors that have to start stealing. Is that right? And so this probably got written during the writer's strike. That's interesting. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it?
Is that a reference to something? Is that
yeah,
a
I
reference
wonder.
to something?
Is that a reference to something?
No idea. Anyway, Jonathan decides to lure the Queen's soldiers away to give Snow White time to escape, and then immediately gets captured because he's a bumbling idiot. And the evil Queen decides that she's had enough of this shit. Frankly, one sympathizes. So she turns herself into an old hag and manipulates Snow White into eating a poisoned apple that makes her go a bit dead. But that's okay because Jonathan escapes prison so that the rest of the plot can happen and gives her the world's least passionate kiss, which brings her back to life so that she can begin her cunning plan to overthrow the Queen and take back her kingdom.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what that plan is? Are you ready for the fourth dimensional quantum mega chess that she plays here that would probably give Christopher Nolan a brain hemorrhage? Well,
Push her off the ledge when she stands next to the ledge to look at the kingdom. Easy.
she walks into town and then convinces the soldiers to turn against the evil queen because she can remember their names.
Really?
I'm not kidding, that's her plan. So the evil queen gets mad and smashes the magic mirror.
This is like, dude, this is like a power fantasy of like a Walmart middle manager.
Bring up your journal.
Really? This is like a Walmart middle manager power fantasy. How does this happen? Oh my god.
and then turns into black glass and shatters, and Snow White becomes the new queen, and that's it. They all live happily ever after. Now, there's a lot I want to say about this movie, but first, let us begin with the positives. And as hard as it might be to believe, most of them actually concern Rachel Zegler.
No way!
Now, don't get me wrong, she might be an obnoxious arsehole in the real world, but credit where credit's due here, she actually isn't terrible as Snow White.
It's not true! That's impossible!
I mean, her outfit looks like it cost like $100 off Amazon, her haircut makes Anton Chigurh like a cutting-edge trailblazer, her performance is a bit over the top and theatre kid at times, and her American accent comes and goes depending on whether or not she's in a reshoot, but I do get the impression she's at least trying to do her best with the material, and she can
She's probably trying to do her best. I think everybody there trying to do their best. It's just sometimes your best not so good. I mean, there's a lot of people like, I mean, a rat tries to do its best, but it gets caught in trap all the time. I had that happen.
absolutely belt out the music. It genuinely pains me to say this, but I think we all need to come to the acceptance that that girl cannot fucking act.
But she was really hot. I don't know if she's I don't know. She's really hot. I don't have any other opinions about her besides that. I heard that she was like in Israel's military because she was Israeli, so like people don't like her. That's where it begins and ends. Yeah, that's it. I literally don't
Rings to play a good Disney villain. God doesn't have it. Manages to be woman and serious. When she has to deliver a big musical number, you can pinpoint the exact moment where they swap out her voice with someone who can actually sing.
Imagine there's no heaven.
I remember, dude, y'all remember that shit during COVID where all these celebrities would be posting these videos to keep people happy, and then everybody's like, we just want to be able to afford food and not go homeless? It's like, I don't need to hear you singing a John Lennon song.
Jonathan is yet another entry into the bumbling, forgettable, non-threatening male sidekick list of modern-day Disney heroes.
Yeah.
There's brief moments where it seems like he might be displaying the tiniest bit of attitude and heroism, but then it's immediately squashed to reinforce the idea that men are all just a bit useless. Visually, the film's an inconsistent mess.
No.
CGI Cthulhu nightmares aside, the colour scheme ranges from bleak, washed-out grey castles and towns that look like Zack Snyder directed.
Suck.
That's it, it's over!
You know what the colors remind me of?
You're done!
Remember yesterday we were looking at that Plants vs. Zombies video? And it was about how like the new Plants vs. Zombies was like way more washed out. Like it wasn't vibrant.
You are not out.
Like yeah,
You're
it's
just
a
standing
PS5 piss filter. Yeah, exactly right. And this is the way that's the same thing, right? No artistic direction or style. Yeah.
You do it to a kind of over-the-top golden yellow piss filter for the CGI woodland scenes that's so excessive it actually makes your eyes start to hurt after a while. It's funny as well because there's like one scene that was filmed on location in a real forest, and the contrast between that and the CGI fantasy version is so jarring. You thought the action had shifted to a whole different country.
Yeah,
also,
of course.
you can absolutely tell. Fuck. The kiss scene where Jonathan brings Snow White back to life was absolutely added in later to try to appease fans of the original. Snow White herself has clearly been toned down in places to make her less obnoxious, and I'd be willing to bet about 90% of the bandits' screen time has been cut. Most of them don't even get a single line of dialogue, which once again had me questioning, why the fuck are they even in this movie? I think the biggest problem though is the ending. The original movie had the dwarves battling the evil queen to save Snow White, reinforcing the idea of reciprocal kindness and redemption, but here Snow White has to resolve everything by herself, and the result is that none of the other groups or factions have anything to do.
Well, if somebody else solved it for her, it would be a man saving her, you know? So yeah, they couldn't have that happen at all. What happened to actors acting? This just looks like a real-time animation. I mean, I just think that like with a lot of these like live action versions of shows, it's like really nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this, nobody wanted this, nobody thought this would be a good idea. It's just, no one, what is going on, man? Like, I mean, I understand, like, you want to just, Disney, can they just come out, do a press release and say, listen, we need to hold on to this IP, that's why we're doing it. Everybody be like, okay, I get it, right? Like, it is what it is. Like, yeah, it sucks, but, like, you just want to hold on to the IP. But, like, it's, why do you need to, do we really need to have this whole song and dance, literally, in this game?
And the dwarves, and even Jonathan just kind of stand around watching the whole thing play out. And I couldn't help wondering, what is the film even trying to show us here? Snow White as a character seems to be all about equity and shared responsibility.
Of course. What a surprise.
Rather than privilege and greedy self-interest, but when it comes to the crunch, she ends up having to do basically everything herself, which negates the very point the movie's been trying to make for the past 2 hours. It's this fundamental inability to understand what it's even trying to say, beyond the crushingly tired princess who saves herself trope that's now become...
The problem is that this is what a lot of modern movies, I think, have an issue with, is that they try to hold on to and push an ideal or some sort of value that's just simply not representative of what average people think or feel. I think that's really the issue, is that they have these like really weird values that they try to put into like movies or into shows or into media, and like average people don't like these agendas. Like, so, and it's not about the agenda being in a show. Most shows have some form or some element of an agenda to them. But the problem is that these shows have an agenda, and the agenda fucking sucks. That's the big issue here. The agenda isn't, it's not enjoyable. Anime is going to replace shitty movies? What do you mean it's going to? It already has.
The very cliche it works so hard to overturn that proves to be the film's real undoing. In short,
what I don't get is if they wanted to push female empowerment this hard, why don't they just remake a different IP? Beauty and the Beast, the princess saves the princess saves the prince. I think that there's a lot of examples where you can remake things and make them make a lot more sense in different situations. You really can, and so like I don't understand why people can't do that either. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, they are. No, I think that wasn't really the point, right? You just gave that as an example. But like, I think what you're saying is like, you know, female empowerment stories. I think the problem is that the way that they tell, I think that this is what happens. The way that Hollywood tells female stories, they take a male story and they put a female story. Gender shades and color, your experience with everything. And you just act like it's not it. And is a subset of like this girl boss mentality, and I don't think that's really something that's appealing to hardly anyone. It's very unpopular.
Fight is a modern day mess. A film that's basically been a disaster from start to finish, and now that it's finally out there and I've reviewed it, it's something I'm very much looking forward to tossing on the ash heap of history. Do yourself a big old favor, save yourself some time and money, and go watch the original instead.
Weird.
Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
Well, there it is. Man, I'm not surprised, honestly. Like, I kind of expected this movie to be garbage, especially after the amount of times that they probably changed it because of, like, you know, audience feedback, etc. I'll link you guys the video. It's this is a really good one. I know, basically, you know, everybody was waiting to watch to see what this guy had to think about the fucking movie, right? Especially how much he's talked about it in the past. So, yeah. And Space Marine 2 isn't woke, but it involves racism. The problem is not, that stories it's all just bullshit about how, oh, well, you just can't talk about certain topics. Yeah, you can. It's just that you suck at it. That's the problem. You suck at doing it. So, yes, you can't talk about it. That doesn't mean it can't be talked about. That's it. It's so retarded. Yeah, I think everybody did. Yeah, there are plenty of shows and plenty of games and plenty of media that cover topics like this, and they make them relevant and realistic and relatable. And I don't think that's what happens here. It's not. Maybe don't remake the film. It's dumb. Yeah, I think so too, for sure. You haven't seen the movie? You don't have an opinion? No. I mean, I don't have an opinion. I haven't seen the movie. Why would I watch the movie? It looks like shit. It looks like shit, and the target audience is like, I guess, like Disney adults and 6-year-old girls. Why the fuck would I watch this movie? I mean, really? Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying like that. Like, I'm not giving a review of the movie. I'm just saying that I think this is the problem with a lot of movies. That's all. I'm watching somebody else's review. That's it. And so, yeah, the target audience is man-hater or butch lesbians? No, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just a bunch of, it's young kids, number one, and number two, it's going to be Disney adults, right? Those are the main two groups of people that really get involved with this kind of shit, right? And if they had just done the regular the actress from speaking in the public, I think that it would have, but the movie's really good. Like, I remember there was a lot of controversy around Black Panther when it came out, and Black Panther went crazy. It was so popular, right? I think that really, if you have a movie and the movie is good and people like it, their Joker won. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy around the first Joker movie, and that was it too. It's mostly retarded. Yeah, you can. Since when TikTok and Facebook became popular. Yeah, I people would say that. I don't know if I'd really agree with it entirely, but I see why you're saying it. And I'm gonna give you half an hour. People are more interested in your review than the movie. That's Hollywood, baby? Yeah, I guess so. Don't cry because it happened. Smile because it's over. Walt Disney is competing with J.R.R. Tolkien. Prosperous and happy with the king. Exactly. This is a story about how you can do that and not realize what you're basically doing. It's insane. Gamergate 2 EXE in a nutshell.
Can you climb into someone's personal social media?
Accolon is so based. I'm really glad to see more people posting him in different places. He used to be a WoW content creator, and he would focus a lot on like lore in the game. And then I think he started talking about like more broad topics, and I'm really glad to see him doing well.
Can you climb into someone's personal social media and start actively when you celebrate at a studio?
Excuse me? Let's hear what he has to say before I reply to this little mugger.
Because the game that you don't like didn't do that well. You're crossing a line into...
No, we're not. Dude, we're not. Like, bro, people are not celebrating layoffs from studios that are beloved. People aren't out here celebrating layoffs. Suddenly announced that they're being laid off.
Of course, celebrate the demise of losers. How could you not celebrate the demise of losers?
A super successful studio that continues to deliver game after game after game, just banger, banger, banger. I wish people in the gaming industry would just take a step back and quickly examine the landscape that you have built. Because Mr. Martin, you built it. We didn't. So let's quickly do let's quickly cut for tonight's stream. Back in 2014. We're talking Blizzard at BlizzCon would walk out on stage and you would have 3,000 Blizzard fans lungs out because Mr. Chris makes him going.
Another disenfranchised, disillusioned, former main player. I cannot relate to this enough. I really can't.
And people would be yelling, audio alarms, people would be yelling. Game developers, you were worshipped by us gamers because you were the guys that were making the games that we love.
And people still look at guys like Miyazaki and Kojima that way. They do. And then after The Last of Us, Neil Druckmann was that kind of guy, right? A bit more of a pretentious example, but he was there. And so there are still people that do this, but it's just not the same ones.
I mean,
Yoshi P? Yeah.
A lady by the name of Anita Sarkeesian states up on the plate that she starts calling every gamer out a racist, a homophobe, a misogynist, an evil person be allowed to play their games. And rightfully so, gamers go, wait, what? Racist? I don't even have time to attend KKK meetings. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill some...
There's a raid that day. You can't go there. You can't burn the cross.
Bosses, and now suddenly I'm a misogynistic racist? I don't know what's going on here. And gamers rightfully assume that laugh this off. We'll just sort of go, never mind. But suddenly, gamers see Anita Sarkeesian as being invited to all of these conferences where all of these game studios are. Game studios are suddenly very, very aware of masculinity in video games. Get rid of the toxicity.
Like we just watched the movie trailers yesterday. It was like games that they're made for no one. They're just really like this. You want to know the real truth? If you were making a video game and your video game has dragons, swords, and wizards in it, we're your audience. It's me and him. That's it. That's the real audience, right? Now, there are other people going to play the game, but you're talking about the core audience.
Video games. And so were raided by the gaming industry. Season. And oddly enough, the gamers at game think, okay, well, media must have it. These guys are gamers just like us. Oh no, social change. Yeah. But you guys don't walk back and go, oh shit, we can hack. No, you continue to grow.
One of someone's favorite brothers. The reason why is because it's like that's the reason why. I mean, like that's really disrespectful. look at me, right? So just go do it.
Continue to go. You continue to attack the gamers.
Yeah.
But this gamers having built attack after attack after and then go, alright, you don't want to know. Before the game launches, you guys it's not for you. And then your game fails. And guess what happens? All these stupid misogynists play our video. You're going
Absolutely.
ask you, please don't do this. Well, you know, we do what you say.
Somebody said this started because of the Cabrutus Steam group. It actually started because of the reaction to the Cabrutus Steam group. The Cabrutus Sweet Baby Detective thing would have never even blown up to 5% of what it was if the people in that company didn't try
We're the racists. We're not wanting to play the game, but we said we don't want to play, and you said go to play. We got this game. We didn't stop. We were happy with our videos. We were on our Discord channel and just play games, have fun, and nerd out over the most bullshit. We were happy to try and come up with that one goal. We didn't want to be part of it. You dragged us into it every time a new game launches.
Yeah, representative of what the population really wants, then I will make videos about it, and I will communicate that to my audience, and I will never lie to people. Never lie. I never misrepresent them for what they are. And I'm so afraid and so worried about me shitting. Think about why that is.
Yourself. What happens? Hold yourself. Say we don't want this. You don't want that. Yeah. Now your game is failing. You're being laid off. What do you want us to do? Of course we're celebrating it. You guys are destroying our game.
I don't know about the... But I you know, demonizing them, constantly posting divisive social commentary that is etc. Like, you can't be that kind of celebrate. Like, when I get suspended, and then people are like, you can't, like, it's they think disagreement is social media is predicated on their position in the development industry, right? Like, that's what it's built off of. So, like, I don't think this is fair to say it's their personal social media.
Notice, by the way, that none of us celebrated the failure of Dust. We laughed. It was funny. I guarantee you, if the developers for the studio of Dustborn, of which I don't even know what it is, by the way, if they announce tomorrow that they're doing full layoffs, I wouldn't even make that video because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Because it has nothing to do with that. It's your app. When you're laying off the we're celebrating. See the ideas and they'll be like, well, you know what, I fucking agree with that, that's true. So that's what I think is going to happen in the most cases. It's like, I mean, if you're worried about people showing content from your game and then making a decision based on it, you should be thinking about why that's the case. And it's like insulting your clients is a bad business strategy. Who knew? Yeah, exactly. And people will continue celebrating game layoffs. They will continue having this happen.
And you can cry about it and get mad about it, but just know that if you cry about it and you get mad about it enough, you just might be in my next video.
There's our ID. Right there.
Nope.
This is our job.
This is our job. We're doing our job.
They're all taking pictures of this guy.
You're securing this building against
Any threat here.
No,
we are not dangerous people. We have not done anything.
let us
We're trying to request a meeting, and they have a private security contractor who on his own is making decisions on behalf of the Department of Education. We are never...
By the way, I saw like another angle of this, and there's like police officers inside. So the entire premise of that's like total bullshit to begin with. Yeah, there were a bunch of. It's like they just had this guy standing outside.
What you're saying is they're not, they allow billionaires and his minions to come in
I don't
to
know
this
who
building.
he is. I don't know who he is, but I know who I am. And I'm a member of Congress with oversight responsibilities trying to request a meeting, and a private security contractor is not allowing me to enter the building.
They allow billionaires to go in this building, but not representatives. They allow billionaires and their cronies to allow it, but not, there's a lack of transparency here.
Jesus.
Members of Congress, the people's representatives are not allowed in. This is not transparent.
They're locking our kids out.
They're locking our kids out.
Now they've called the Department of Homeland Security. We are members of Congress here to talk to.
Can you imagine having to solo tank an entire Karen raid? Oh my god.
Department of Education, and they're training
Kids deserve to have a
Yes.
fight for them.
This is appalling.
Children of this country
This is nuts.
That's bad.
This is a public institution. This is not Russia. Let the camera see him. This man here. Come in. They're blocking him.
And you can literally see the police officers inside on the other side. This guy's just standing out here because they told him to stand out here to let people know. The whole idea, like the whole premise is that you literally can see
See this man here, who is a federal employee. He told us.
He's not.
Are you a federal employee? Huh?
Yes.
No, he said he's a federal employee.
Uh-oh.
We pay him. We raise money to make sure that we have a Department of Education. Everybody that's hired at the Department of Education are here because we pay for them to be here. He's standing here today, blocking the door, and he can't give us a good reason why he's blocking this door.
Oh my god. This poor guy, like, this is nuts.
Make sure they see right here. All access entrance.
Well, and I think it should be clear to parents in the United States, if you want to advocate on behalf of your children, you are not allowed to come into this building where you pay taxes. Parents who have children who are disabled.
And you can see, again, all the police. This is just the guy that has to stand outside. He's the one, and it's like, I kind of feel bad for him in a way, right? Because they're like, oh, the optics will be better if we have a guy that's not in uniform stand out there. Okay, well, let's just go have Baldy stand out there and tell them they can't go inside. Yeah, he's the tank. Yes, this guy has to solo the entire thing while everybody else sits in there in the air conditioning.
This is being blocked. You voted. You voted for members of Congress to advocate on behalf of your children. Children with disabilities, the young women.
I wonder if, like, at the end of this, like, they went and they bought this guy dinner at the end of the day, you know? They're like, man, we know how it is.
Who have been victims of sexual assault in our classrooms, on our school grounds. Members of OCR are fighting for your children. We are not allowed in the building to talk to them. We are not allowed to advocate.
I've never met a woman that wears glasses like that wasn't fucking nuts. Have you? I feel like that's kind of like how, you know how like some animals are like bright blue to like indicate that like, oh shit, oh god, stay away. For real, no, I've never, it's those winged glasses. Ooh. I've never met a woman. Hey, stay pure, brother.
All right, so this is the Department of Education. Got
And I love how it doesn't stop, it just, the video stops. This guy, bro, like. Man. He's taking one for the team, bro. Like, this guy is the whole team. It's absolutely fucking crazy. Yes, was Karen screeching? Yes. He's got another 18 minutes of berating from them? Yes. Just like yelling at him. They're like, you see what he's doing here? He's not that bad at you here. What are you doing? You should not be. Hey, I'm money. Who are you? What do you tell me? You can't tell me what the fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, stupid bureaucrats. Yeah, it's nuts, man. Loud noises. I know. It's so annoying. What is this? Worth reading every line. Be me. Lawyer actually reads Trump's Doge order, expecting some illegal power grab, but it's airtight. Turns out Trump and Musk didn't create shit. Obama did. Obama created the United States Digital Service in 2014. It was meant to fix Big Mike's ties. Come on. Website after it launched is a flaming pile of DEI shit. Bureaucratic patch job to fix the Obamacare website meltdown. Fast forward to 2025, Trump rebrands it to Doge, keeps the acronym, keeps the funding, but gives it a whole new mission, find the receipts. Legally untouchable because it was already fully funded and operational, Trump invokes 5 USC 3161, which allows him to create temporary hiring authorities. Doge teams get embedded inside of every single federal agency. Each team consists of a lawyer, an HR rep, a Zoomer nerd, and an investigator. They report to Doge, not the agency they're embedded in. But wait, there's more. Trump invokes 44 USC Chapter 35, which governs federal IT and cybersecurity oversight. Since USDS was originally an IT oversight body, Doge now has full access to all federal systems. Yes, all of them. Block legal challenges. Rights conflicting executive orders everything. This is to comply. Refusing means they violate presidential authority. Congress can't defund it because it's not a new program. This one. Department of Justice can't because Trump uses laws exactly as written. Democrats try to file legal challenges, but they run into standing issues because Doge operates within legal frameworks. Obama literally built the first agency's internal system. The deep state can't stop it without rewriting Obama. I guess now we know. And link please to Obama Doge. You think they used AI to figure out this route? No, I think that they probably have a bunch of people and it's their job to deal with this shit. And they just said, hey, go do your job. That's it. They have 4 years to plan. Yeah. I mean, this is all they... I mean, you got to think about it. Like, what else are they going to do? Like, I mean, they might as well just do this. Fuck. And so, I guess so. It means the Obama... Yes, thanks Obama is actually reincarnated. I can't fucking believe it. Thanks Obama. It's almost like you create a system of control. It'll be turned against you if your opponent gets control of the power. Yep, I guess so. Big if true. Big Mike and Big Donald are bros. Y'all really... Oh, God. Oh, God. Y'all really trying to go in on this, huh? Like, wow. Deleted posts? Yeah, this is nuts. It's hard to know whether this shit's true or not, right? But, man, this is fucking funny. Obama with the Palpatine level plan? Yeah, I guess so. And, wow. Bill Clinton went on a massive cutting spree, too? I guess so. Both of them want the president to be powerful as fuck. Well, you got to keep in mind that, if I remember right, Trump took away Biden's, what do you call it, like confidential access But I don't. Did he take away Obama's? I don't think he did. Did he get rid of Obama's too? Let me look this up. Ooh, he did. He did get rid of Obama's too. Oh shit. Damn. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe no, he didn't. I don't know. His access to classified documents has revoked Obama's security clearance. Man, that's bad. You fired? I guess so. It's hard to say, right? I mean, it is. So maybe it's bullshit. But anyway, that's really fucking funny. CNN anchor threatens to cut the mic on Doge Advisor. What?
Don't spend that Doge dividend quite yet. I'm Michael Smerconish in Philadelphia. Doge, they say they're about to show us the money. The Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, is claiming to have saved taxpayers approximately $55 billion through various cost-cutting measures. They're breaking down how they claim they're doing it on the department's website. For example, just yesterday, Doge published its latest cost-cutting measure. They say that it resulted in a value of up to $235 million in savings. It's also pointing out wasteful spending with posts like this, showing how taxpayers spent over $20 million on a boarded-up building over the course of 20 years. There's also a wall of receipts listing savings on the website detailing canceled contracts and terminated leases as part of the department's, they say, transparency initiative.
Yeah.
And now there's a new potential layer to these Doge savings that's gaining steam across social media to give us some of that money back.
Those are pennies, by the way? Okay, then give them to me.
It's called the Doge dividend, and it was explained in a 4-page plan that was introduced this week on X.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Breaking down how every taxpayer would get a $5,000 tax refund check funded exclusively with a portion of the total savings delivered by Doge, so long...
There's a better chance Doge is going to give you a unicorn. Really. Like, it's probably not going to happen. But, I mean, it's funny to think about.
As Musk's goal of $2 trillion in federal savings is met. The tweet was from an investor and CEO, James Fishback, who's been a guest at Mar-a-Lago and has ties to both Trump and former Doge official Vivek Ramaswamy. Well, the idea grabbed Elon Musk's attention, who replied he checked with the president. It appears that he did because one day later, President Trump expressed interest in this proposal.
Okay.
There's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the Doge savings to American citizens and 20% paying down debt because the numbers are with Doge. For instance, the initial claim of saving $8 billion by canceling a single Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE contract was later revised to $8 billion. Discovering a clerical error. And that's not all. Critics are calling Musk out for the approaching cost-cutting, hirings and rehirings across agencies, questions about transparency, conflicts of interest, the true dollar amount of these savings being questioned.
I don't see where the conflict of interest thing comes in. I mean, haven't they both addressed that like 7 times? I feel like that's already been defined.
The long-term impact of the overhaul. Well, who better to answer some of these questions than James Fishback, the CEO of Azoria, the originator of the Doge dividend. James, thank you for being here. How did this all come to pass?
Well, good morning, Michael. It came to me in a dream. I woke up.
Your nation's a joke? I don't know. It seems like a pretty good dream to me.
Head of research at Azoria, we met at Capitol Grill. We fleshed this thing out in 2 hours, and I'm honored that the president has endorsed it. This is a real plan to send the savings that Doge generates over the next couple of years right back into the pockets of hardworking Americans all across this country. They deserve it. It was their money in the first place, and they need a break.
Okay, I'm all for ridding the government of waste, fraud, and abuse. But at some level, isn't it all illusory? In other words, if there's a quote-unquote savings made by Elon Musk and Doge, we're still $36 trillion in debt. So there's...
So let me get this straight. The logic is that because we already have a bunch of debt, we might as well just keep spending money? Like, I don't understand this at all. And also, if this was illusory, then why did we give out COVID stimulus checks? We already have a principle for this. There's a precedent for this. It happened like 3 years ago. What do you mean?
There's no pie to cut up. There's no slice of the pizza that I can hand back to you unless we continue to borrow those funds.
Our plan's really simple. Over the next couple of years,
they already forgot? You think they forgot about the COVID stimulus?
We're going to take 20% of that and put it right back in the hands of taxpayers. The other 80, as President Trump has pointed out, will go back to paying down the debt and narrowing the deficit. Here's the truth, Michael. For every $5 that Doge saves, as we believe calculated by the Congressional Budget Office, when this whole project is said and done next summer, for every $5, $1 goes back to the pockets of American taxpayers. Here's why.
Jesus, bro. Like, this guy got a default resting face like a Starfield in PC. This is not what's.
They sent their money to D.C. to be spent in America, not to be abused, not to be disrespected, and not to be defrauded. That $20 million to Iraqi Sesame Street, that money sent for a transgender opera in Colombia, all at the same time, Michael, that we have roads and bridges crumbling. We're losing 900 Americans every day.
I don't even care about the money. I care about where the money went. I bet that opera probably wasn't even that good. I want a detailed balance sheet of that opera. I want to know who was in charge of it, and I think they should get audited. Let's get their tax returns. Let's go ahead and do an audit of their finances. That's what I want to see happen. That's where I'm at. Because I don't even think they're getting their transgender opera. For spending all this fucking money, they don't even get it. Or if they do, it sucks.
Deaths of despair, alcoholism, and suicide. 8 out of 10 black American fourth graders are not even reading at grade level. This is pathetic. What? 10 black Americans to deaths of despair, alcoholism, and suicide. 8 out of 10 black American fourth graders are not even reading at grade level. This is pathetic.
What the
Americans sent their money to be spent in America. They were defrauded. They were lied to. They now deserve restitution. And the second point that President Trump, just one sec, Michael. The second point that President Trump brought up on Air Force One is that these Doge dividends will incentivize Americans to report waste, fraud, and abuse in their own community. Why? Why? Because the more that Doge saves, the bigger their Doge dividend check will be. Remember, in economics, show me the incentive and I'll show you the outcome. We're giving every American...
I'm going to get to the economics. Come on, I gave you a chance for a great sound bite. You got and those soft power exercises make for great sound bites, but when you drill down...
It's not... Having a transgender opera isn't soft power. It's just retarded. Like, what is this? What are we thinking? Like, really? It's crazy.
For example, on Sesame Street in Iraq, they often make sense. Joseph Nye from Harvard, who gets credited with the coinage of the word soft power. You know, you'd rather spend on that than bullets. But wait, you want to talk about...
There was a terrorist attack in Iraq last month that killed 40 people. It's clearly not working.
Yeah, so, I mean, is the solution, so if the soft power... So, basically, if the logic is that this soft power reduces the probability of having bad things happen, then how many Sesame Street plays do you think that we should have? Because, like, obviously one isn't enough. Because if we're still having terrorist attacks over there, they're not working. So maybe 5, 7, 12. Once a week. How many going to take to make these bombs stop exploding? There has to be the math on this, right? Why should we care about terrorist attacks in Iraq at all? That's a great question. Yeah, I don't think it's the U.S. taxpayers' responsibility to care about terrorist attacks that are in Iraq. Great point.
Okay, power
so
and Sesame
maybe,
Street are not
so
working.
maybe,
If there are terrorists, we need to kill the terrorists. We don't need to fund Big Bird and Elmo.
Maybe the terrorist would have been better off watching Big Bird than learning in a madrasa.
So he's saying we need more Sesame Street plays in Iraq. What is it like? I don't understand. Like, you see the video. Like, how is this possible? Is there any thinking to this at all? This is amazing. There's no answer. I don't even understand this at all. Depends if the government divided their nose. Otherwise you don't need to care. Well, this is my mindset, is that why the fuck are we in Iraq at all? Now, I'm speaking as an American, so I can't understand Iraqi culture. But what I can understand is that if I had another nation that is trying to forcefully push its agenda in my country, that would annoy me. And I wouldn't like that. So when I hear this, I bet there's a lot of guys in Iraq that are like, what the fuck are they doing trying to come over here and tell us how to live? You already bombed us, you destabilized our fucking country, you killed our leader, and you think we had nukes. We didn't have any nukes, by the way. Everything's fucked up now, and now you want us to look at Sesame Street and tell us that we're right? You're gonna Big Bird us out of being mad about the weapons of mass destruction debacle? I don't fucking think that's gonna happen. Really, you think about it. It's insane. Big Bird is the solution to terrorism. Well, I don't know about Big Bird, but I know One Piece certainly isn't.
Let me make my claim for the Peterson Foundation. This is where the rubber meets the road. We are $36 trillion in debt. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 106,121 for every single person in America. So if Elon Musk is
Never going to pay down this debt. It's never going to happen. It's a complete made-up number. It's $36 trillion. That's not even real. Like, all of these are bullshit, theoretical numbers. Like, what is this? It's not made up? Yeah, absolutely it is. Debt to who? Who's the debt to?
the approach, but I like the fact that it's being done. There is no money in the till. We owe $36 trillion. We owe $106,000 each. So whatever the savings ought to be, it's not like President Trump's doing us a favor by giving us 20%. Everything ought to go to the debt because the Peterson
He wants to use this silly put entirely towards paying down the debt. Like, I wouldn't agree with that because I think the debt is just a cosmetic number that will never change. Like, this entire, you're never going to pay down $36 trillion. It's just never going to happen. Like, I'm sorry, it will never happen. It's not real. It's never going to go that far. It's just never going to happen. So, anyway, that being said, inflation, yeah, with inflation, everything like that, it's just never going to happen. That being said, I think the money should probably just be reallocated to people through, like, entitlement programs. It's not like they should just send people checks.
by 2050, 50% of all revenue is going to go to satisfying interest on the debt. We should be paying the debt. Your response?
My response is this. We should be paying the debt, which is why the Doge dividend incentivizes every American to call out waste, fraud, and abuse, and lower the budget to urgency over the debt when we sent $350 billion to Ukraine to be wasted? Where was this emergency, Michael, on CNN when you guys were advocating?
Does you know economics do some basic research before saying nonsense? Do you realistically think that we are ever going to pay down $36 trillion? Just be honest with me right now. Do you ever think that's actually going to happen? Your investments grade will be reduced? That's not the question I asked. Do you think that we're ever going to pay that down? That number is ever going to get erased? Japan, China on most of our debts? Yes, I think that you will. I don't think we will. I think the numbers... There's never going to be... A lot of the EU and Brazil can't really capitalize on debts. It's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Per migrant, and now we want to spend $5,000 for President Trump to hardworking Americans. Hardworking Americans with President Trump's name on it. So enough with the double. $350 billion.
Listen to me.
Ukraine was a Ponzi scheme. The migrant funding was a Ponzi scheme. Deserve a break.
Jay,
their money.
Give me a chance to speak. We don't have the money, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's a Ponzi.
So we didn't have the money for Ukraine, right? We didn't have the money for Ukraine.
Am I gonna?
$250 billion.
I never do this. I don't want to be that guy. And do I use your microphone? There's so much fallacy in what you just offered. I have a very simple premise here. We're $36 trillion in debt. It's a fraud. As much as I want to cut waste, fraud, and abuse, it is an absolute fraud to say to the American people, because of what Musk is doing, we have $5 grand to give each of you. The only way we have $5 grand is if we're borrowing it, because we're that far in debt. I'm trying to meet you halfway, which is simply to say, what a good thing that finally we're going to look at waste, fraud, and abuse, albeit it shouldn't be in this haphazard fashion. But let's at least be honest with the American people that whatever we quote-unquote save, we already owe. Now I'm going to give you 30 seconds to respond, and then I'm going to say, see you later. Go ahead.
Michael, let me say this. We're fellow Americans. We care about this issue, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to come on this program, but I got to speak truth here. At the end of the day, we have got to send the money back that is saved. Just 12. The other goes down to paying to your point, yes, there has been fraud against the American people. Sent abroad. Leadership today.
All right, I'm calling.
Gonna get a dose. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the probability of it happening is so extremely fucking low. Right side guy, what is this here? Was found when they have all the receipts. They don't find a cash stockpile. Well, it's money that we're spending on something stupid and won't stop spending the money, right? That's generally what happens. Stop at debt once in 10 years. Once they start to care, when it might win their opponents' political points with fucking children. No, the thing is that, like, we're never going to pay back $36 trillion. It's never going to happen. The entire premise of this problem is fake. Like, I'm sorry. And if you guys think that it's going to happen, go ahead, clip it right now. Let's come back to it in 5, 10, 20 years. Let's see if the number goes up or down. It's just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. That's it. And it's never going to go down. Maybe here in 20 years, if I don't get banned, maybe, yeah, we'll see what happens, right? Or World War III happens. There's definitely that, too. And, yeah, that's it. Crowd war songs on MSNBC to defend.
But this is the cycle we find
All right,
ourselves
we watched this real quick. What's going on with... I love Jon Stewart. I do. I think he's great. I know, obviously, a lot of people might disagree with him for whatever reason. I think he's great.
First law of tropodynamics. Every action is met with a very not equal overreaction.
That's right.
These pardons are sick. They are un-American.
Just despicable history. This is textbook authoritarian takeover 101.
And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101. Is it an abuse of park power? I don't know. Yeah. But that is his constitutional power. Again,
how they're gonna cry about power whenever fucking his son. He's part of his whole thing. Have any leg to stand on talking about abuse of power?
For some reason, we have given presidents the power of a king.
Yeah.
And then we say, oh, by the way, with that power, you're not going to get all like kingly and shit on us, right?
That's part-time host and occasional funny man Jon Stewart calling out Democrats in a...
Like as I imagined. But then we had a weekend. Serenity now. And we can finally catch our breath. Begin to move forward with intentionality.
Friday Night Massacre.
Late Friday night. A chilling purge.
He really calls out how they up and up. It's almost a violation where like things are way more serious than they need to be. Way more serious. It's the purge. Like what? The purge. Damn. Emotional fear. Yeah, there's no day off. You know who said it the right way? I'm gonna be honest. I was watching a Sam Hyde video, and Sam Hyde said that modern media was like just continuous shepherd's calls that just keep your attention and like your like fucking stress levels at an all-time high. And I think he really cooked with that. He did. Like I remember thinking like when I watched it, I was like, damn, he's completely fucking right about that. Wow. Is fear-mongering? Yeah. Watching Sam without us? Well, to be fair, I mean, there's a lot. If I watched Sam with you guys, I wouldn't be watching anything with you guys. So, yeah, that probably would not happen.
I, for one, will take full advantage.
So, yeah.
Although, just in case I'm misinterpreting, what is this purge about exactly?
Breaking news, the mass firing of government agency watchdogs. Trump fired at least 17 inspectors general.
He got rid of 17 inspectors!
Oh no! Probably a lot.
What Trump did violently? You can't just fire them.
U.S. Code Federal Law. An inspector general may be removed by the president.
We didn't mean that, Law. What do you mean?
What?
Yeah.
Why do I have an axe?
Law that requires
Apparently you can fire them, but you have to give them 30 days notice. That's what we're upset about? No! You can do it, but not in that font!
It's just, this is the kind of shit, bro, like, this is the reason why people don't take this shit seriously anymore. It's because of this constant fucking emotional escalation. It's so annoying. Now on the head, yes, he's so right, man. I feel like Jon Stewart with like comedy. I feel like he's like Gandalf that came back in the Two Towers, and it's like everything was turning to shit. Like you had Jimmy Kimmel if Conan O'Brien retired, you had fucking Stephen Colbert like turned into a massive bitch. And to be fair, I think that who's that British guy on the Daily Show, John Oliver? I think he's all right. But like there's a Jimmy Kimmel. There's one more. It's so fucking annoying. What's his name? Jimmy Fallon. And Jon Stewart comes back at the exact right time. I do. I think he's come back at the exact right time. Thank fucking God. Oliver lost it. I haven't seen any stuff off. I've seen a lot of things from him I agree with. I feel like the saddest one to me personally is actually Stephen Colbert. I think Stephen Colbert is probably one of the... this isn't just because he's a big Lord of the Rings fan, but that's a big part of it. I really like Stephen Colbert, and I was so disappointed that like he took his show in the direction that he did. He was great. Now he's not that old, right? So he can come back. Hopefully one day he will. The Colbert Report was legendary. I know my dad and I, we would go. This is what we do. We go to Bill Miller Barbecue. So good. We go to KFC. We come home, we watch The Daily Show, and then we watch The Colbert Report right after that. Every Thursday.
Hitler's font!
You know, just like Bill Maher, Stewart only seems to see the problems of big government when a member of the opposing party is holding office. I mean, kudos to him for acknowledging it, but the expansion of executive power has been surprised because it's no secret that Democrats have no control of the expansion of executive power.
You know, it's like or something like that. Like he's going into the old text, written in Latin. Hires some guy to fucking decipher it. It says that people in Guantanamo Bay that he doesn't like.
Can't delay gratification. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time that the short-term gains hit them in the butt when Republicans took power.
We are facing a those most vulnerable of these actions.
Yeah.
But this is
somebody think that are making a six-figure working remotely. Illegal aliens, criminals.
He's carried that through the entire week, 5 days into this.
On a fascism scale, 1 to 10 with peak fascism, how would you rate
Sorry, guys, that I'm taking positions. Like the culture stated. Like my generation is annoying, funny, lazy, boring generation of people that I think we might have ever had. And they're pathetic too. These are the people that, you know, if somebody rings the doorbell, these people have to go lie in the bed with a fucking hurricane. I hate these fucking people. Bunch of fucking losers. say that I said this. I'm gonna say it. See, I've been saying this so long, and see now he's saying it. See this? I told you I like this guy a lot. He's right about fucking so much shit, man. But yeah, exactly. He's been saying, Stuart's been saying it forever. I know that. Honestly, I probably started saying this because I watched it as a kid, and he said it back then.
And not when it hits. But the truth is that for now, most objectionable actions have taken place entirely within our democratic system. And this as designed.
I've got to love and protect democracy. I mean, it's just like despite all their hysterics about democracy, there's a loving system that got elected.
You know what the strongest argument against Democrats was? Is the super deep exit listening to those at the same time. That was the strongest, I guess, was that one. Show it. I'll see if I can find it.
Accept that our system of government is fine, or once and for all admit that they want us to entirely. Let me know in the comments.
I mean, I think this is I don't know what this video is. Somebody just linked it to me. Like, I'm not sure about this guy. I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna link all his channel. Watch the Jon Stewart clips. But, it's what they did with Is it 3? No, I think it's more than that. It's 4? Well, no, that's more than that. Okay, all right. So, but what if we have like 13? What's half of 13? But, okay, all right, let's... How do the rules work again? Wait a minute. All right, guys, huddle up. Okay, so if we have 9 people, what's half of 9? Like, it's just... It was so fucking embarrassing. It's hilarious. Blackout, I did. I thought Jon Stewart, I think he's great. I doesn't mean I agree with him about everything, but I respect him on a lot of things. And man, and that woman that was singing. What are you Are you joining the...
So we are called out by their own party. This is
You know?
Joining us right now is the host of Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Wasp analogy? Yep.
Every show he's on.
Piers Morgan's great. We don't even know how much.
Watching you try to interview the head of world football, you couldn't even remember the name of the sport. It's football. Oh no. One of the more comical things I've witnessed. Only rival at soccer. He's talking about soccer, by the way. Don't get confused. Well, what happened over here on the floor? Right. Yeah. It was actually very well done, Lawrence, but that was embarrassing.
Our American sport is called soccer.
It is football. Right? You want to defend me?
Yes, Brian. Don't come into
You mean real football? Yeah, no, I mean the football you play with your hands.
So what do you think? What about Democrats?
Here's what I think. I think it was one. I was watching it live. I thought it was one of the most pathetic, petty, shameful things I've ever witnessed. And he went on.
He's so right. He's so fucking right. Yep.
And on and on. And, you know, back in the UK, we have Parliament. It gets very rowdy, very noisy. Yeah. They all have a pop at each other. They lock horns. What you would never see is somebody like that 13-year-old boy.
Look at their face, bro. Like, this is what I was saying, bro. Like, you really think you get a 22-year-old guy to be like, yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, I want these people to tell me what to think. Nah, bro. Nah, that shit is done.
A brain cancer survivor who's been through 12 surgeries, I think, who's being there, having his dream lived out on global television, and Donald Trump has facilitated that. Just get up and applaud that boy. The fact they couldn't even do that, I thought was just contemptible. I really did.
It looked stupid. It was an optical mistake, and they should have gotten up and clapped for it. And then also, like, we always have one of these people in chat. Why do we shit on Dems? But whenever MTG and Bogart screaming during Biden's speech gets a pass, when did I give them a pass? When did I do that? I'm curious when I did that. I mean, there's got to be a reason, right? I mean, it's not like he just... I mean, there's no way he just, like, imagined this, is there? You're not about to roach out, is he? You're not about to roach out. You've been typing for a bit. You've been having all kinds of opinions. You've been having all kinds of opinions, but now you get pulled up. We, not specifically you, still here? Yeah, as in not specifically you. Yeah, because I didn't. Who here agrees with me that them doing it was also fucking retarded? It was retarded, annoying, and disruptive. Yeah. You're fighting with ghosts. Yeah, sure. There's some people that are biased. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. But, like, not everybody. One doesn't excuse the others. Yeah. You're purposely misunderstanding them? No, I'm not.
And the Democrats have got to take a good, long, hard look at themselves because the stupid sign.
Gentlemen, we've played Assassin's Creed, but now we're going to play the real Assassin's Creed. We're going to try out Yasuke Simulator, Japan 1579. Oh, shit! Oh, They pulled up!
I am Daimyo. You shall be my samurai.
Is this it?
Yasuke, you will help me unify Japan. Go now to the streets. Fight your way up to Takatenjin Castle, controlled by the Takeda clan.
Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to Kyoto, Yasuke.
Oh.
My shinobi will train you to become samurai.
Okay, okay.
Hello, big boy. Let's learn the basics. Crouch, roll, and jump to overcome.
Okay. Okay, got it. Understood. Easy. All right, so can I punch? Okay, I got it. Let's see. Maybe I have to crouch to get underneath this. Okay. Oh, I have to jump. I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm okay, yeah.
Lay down and crawl.
Good. Okay. Jump in this game. Assassin's Creed. So okay, let's go down over this way. It's already better? Yeah, it's pretty good, guys. Wow. Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that yet. I'm just playing it. Here we go. Are all of them mounted? Oh, I hit the wrong one. It says try again. Holy shit. Is this my samurai training? Okay, alright, we gotta go through this. Wow. Okay.
They are cursed and taken with bad news.
Okay, I guess not.
Samurai must master.
Okay, give me the bike, bitch.
Take the royal as fast as you can.
Wait. This is the royal. Did they have bicycles back then? Oh shit. Shit. Wait, this is kind of hard. Okay, alright, give me a minute. I've got to come back around. Tokyo? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they said on the... They said the This is really embarrassing. Give me a minute. I'm actually... See, guys, I knew I could. See, easy. So true. Dialogue is about the same, I'd say, so far. Okay, I'm going through the forest. Okay, now what? Oh, shit! Damn, bro, Damn, alright, let's go. Okay. Okay, maybe I turned down. Turn on my sensitivity. Okay.
Yasuke, the Takeda clan are attacking our training grounds.
Okay.
We have no honor. Now is the time to fight.
Do they need to die? Oh, fuck!
For the Takeda clan. The Takeda are
Wait, I got... Wait, in the head? Wait, what?
For the Takeda clan.
Oh.
You are not samurai.
Watch out, more are coming.
No fucking way. Wait, I'm running out of ammo. This is bad. This is... Wait, wait, is this more ammo? Wait. Wait, I don't have any ammo. I don't, guys, I'm out of ammo. Sword? It didn't tell me how to use the sword.
But show me your result or die nameless in the dust.
Am I? I think I'm losing. I'm losing. Mouse scroll?
You may wield a sword, but you will never wield the Takeda clan.
Yasuke, more Takeda have arrived.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Bro, they're getting destroyed! This is like Ninja Gaiden. This is crazy. Okay.
Takeda General. Good luck, Yasuke.
Wait, we gotta use the gun. Wait, I thought I got ammo. Where's my ammo? Fuck, I don't have any ammo. Okay, alright, katana. Alright, let's use it. Okay. I'm about to die. Oh no, my god!
Welcome to Kyoto, Yasuke.
Wait, what?
Samurai.
I gotta do the whole thing again? Are you kidding me?
Time to get dirty, soldier. Nobunaga's army.
Fuck, okay, alright, let me try and do it again. Okay, so we're not even gonna use the gun until we have the boss. Alright? So we're gonna save the gun until we get to the boss. There's no save in here? Yeah, usually it's not programmed for you to lose the tutorial, but somehow I managed to do that anyway. It's historically accurate. When you die, you start over. Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, alright.
Good job.
Okay, let's go. And now it should only take me a minute. I've already practiced this so far, so like this should be really easy for me.
As samurai, you need to be able to jump even with heavy armor.
So we don't use the gun until we get to the boss, all right, guys? There are checkpoints. You died right before it. Well, that guy was hard, man. Yeah, it was no joke. You guys laughing about this? Y'all not playing the game. I'm the one playing the game. Like, this one's hard.
What you see here are Daruma dolls. They are cursed, and touching them is
See, look, I'm getting... Okay. Give me a minute. Okay.
A samurai
all right, let's do
must
this.
master all matters in technology
Drive.
and other things.
Drive.
This is Nobunaga's private bamboo garden. Take the royal bicycle and ride through it as fast as you can.
All right, we're gonna do this. Fuck. Give me a minute. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not gonna miss the ramp. I'm not going to miss the ramp. See, guys?
Bamboo Grove is much like a clan. If one falls, others will grow to take its place. Cut too many, even the strongest forest will wither.
Okay, can I just go up here? Give me a minute. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to go back. It's all right. Is this like Assassin's Creed Shadows is looking sick? Yeah, it's great, right? It's amazing. Okay, all right, let's go. Yeah, this is apparently what actually happened. Is this the pre-order bonus? Yeah, this is the if you pre-ordered it from GameStop, they gave you this. Yeah, it's included with the game. Is DLC amazing? Yeah, I know. Okay. so this time.
It was enjoyable watching you master that fight. Now, use your momentum when sprinting
Okay.
to break through these doors.
We're gonna beat it this time. We're not gonna have any problems. I'm not gonna embarrass myself twice. I didn't even know you could fail this.
Brought guns to Japan. With these magical devices, we will destroy the Takeda clan.
Okay.
You are almost samurai. Pick up the gun and shoot the target. If empty, reload.
Okay.
What was that?
Okay, here we go.
Yasuke, the Takeda clan are attacking our
Here we
training
go.
grounds. They have no armor. Now is the time to fight.
It's time. Do it.
For the Takeda.
All right, let's get him. All right. Here we go. There it is. All dead.
Watch out. More are coming.
Oh, they dropped Slurpees? Nice. Okay. I gotta plan everything out this time. Okay. There we go. Easy game.
Yasuke, more Takeda have arrived.
Super easy fucking game. The fuck out of here, pussy. Okay.
Good luck, Yasuke.
I shoot him with my gun.
For the Takeda clan.
That's right. This is how they did it back then too.
Let's carve your name.
Nice.
With steel, you may wield a sword, but you will never wield our honor. You stand alone.
Fucking dead. All right, that's how it's done, boys. See? I knew I could do it.
Good work, Yasuke. You are now samurai. Open
So
the
true.
gate and bring the battle to them.
Okay,
It is
let's
time
do
to
this.
Take Takatenjin Castle and destroy the Takeda clan.
All right, here it comes. How do I open it? Is there like an opener to open it? That's not it. Wait, it says destroy Japanese things for the next gate? Oh, I did it! I did it! Oh, wow. Okay, all right, we're good. Oh, shit! Oh shit, they had this?
We have to take Nobunaga's bullet train, the Tokaido Shinkansen.
Okay, let's do it. Travel now.
Watch out! The Takeda are attacking the train.
What?
They are not welcome on the Tokaido Shinkansen.
Wait, what? Where are they? Wait, they're... Are they in here? Oh shit! Okay, alright, I kill them all. They're dead. They're dead. It's okay. Let's keep going.
For the Takeda clan.
Oh shit! I need health, man. I need some health. We gotta use the gun now. I'm getting low.
The world belongs to
Oh, we're
those who
okay.
seize it first. With this tool, I turn days into moments, distance into nothing. Whoever controls Japan.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There it is. this is real good. Shit. Okay, all right, let me, okay. Okay, maybe we need to go, all right, maybe we go over this way. Yeah. Okay. Yes, okay, all right, this is me. This is me, right here. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, this is what I think it's gonna be?
For the Takeda clan.
Fuck. No, I'm gonna die. No, I died.
Watch out! The Takeda are attacking.
No!
They are not welcome on the Tokaido Shinkansen.
Shit! I didn't get any heals. Bro, I got no heals. It was a trap? Was it really?
For the Takeda clan. For the Takeda clan.
I gotta be careful this time. I can't be taking the unnecessary damage. Okay, they're all dead. All right, now we gotta take this seriously, okay, guys? There's no more time for bullshit here. Let's do this.
With this strength, I turn days into moments, distance into nothing. Whoever controls the ship.
Watch out! The Takeda are attacking the train. They are not welcome on the Tokaido Shinkansen.
For the Takeda clan.
No, I don't have my
Our clan fights as one.
Oh, I need to help. I need to heal. I'm gonna die. Okay, I gotta pull out the gap. Okay.
For the Takeda clan.
Okay, we gotta heal.
You may wield a sword, but you will never wield power.
Got him. All right. Saving Japan one bullet at a time. Okay, let's do this.
Belongs to those who seize it first. With this strength, I turn days into moments, distance into nothing. Whoever controls the Shinkansen controls Japan.
Watch out! The Takeda are attacking the train. They are not welcome on the Tokaido Shinkansen.
Guys, it's harder than it looks, okay?
You stand alone. For the Takeda clan.
It's harder than it looks. All right?
For the Takeda clan.
Okay. This game is no joke, all right? This is a serious game. All right, let's go.
The world belongs to those who seize it first. With this strength, I turn days into moments, distance into nothing. Whoever controls the Shinkansen controls Japan.
I'm gonna be smart, okay?
Watch out! The Takeda are attacking the train.
Guys.
They are not welcome on the Tokaido
All right.
Shinkansen.
All right, we're gonna lock in.
For the Takeda
We're
clan.
gonna lock in.
Our land, our blood.
Okay, all right, let's do this. Is it too hard for you? Yeah, it is. Like, unironically.
For the Takeda clan.
Okay. I'm letting Nobunaga down. All right, let's do it. Okay. No, it's hard to control the. It's hard to control it.
I turn days into moments. Whoever controls.
I know it might sound stupid, but it is hard to control. Okay. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We are locked in, boys. Let's go. Okay. We got to go inside here. All right, we're going to get off. And we're going to get the gun out. Okay. We got him. I need a better gun, guys. Got him. All right. It's about the AI quality is probably about the same so far. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We gotta go underneath it. This is a stealth game, remember? Okay, we're good. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're doing really well. Let's do it. More of them. All right. Killing these guys. Easiest game of my life, by the way. Okay. Wait, I need my ammo. Okay, good. Okay, we got big ammo. This means there's gonna be a boss coming up. I've got to be really good about this.
Oh no. Watch out. There's a giant enemy.
We're doing it. We gotta meet him. It's dead. It's dead. It's done. We win. We win, right? Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to Takashi's castle.
For 6 years, the Takeda held on to this mountain castle. We have surrounded them with 6 camps and cut them off their supply line.
Yasuke, use the motorway and please deliver some tofu to all the camps. Then head to Takatenjin Castle.
Go to the stables, Yasuke. You can have my best car. Godspeed.
The stables? Wait.
You might want to turn up the music for this one. Don't worry about copyright strike. It's safe.
All right, let's go. Wait, I can run him over? Oh, shit. Wait, oh no, I think running them over makes it take slower. Oh, this is good. This is great. Wait, there's music for this? Okay, what's this over here? Oh, there's bombs. Okay, I've got to avoid this. All right, we got the first big jump. Okay. Yes. Wait, where's the tofu? Like, was I supposed to pick something up? I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, here we go. Shit! Give me a minute. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Give me a minute. Okay, okay, okay. I'm delivering tofu to 1. Is this what it's like doing DoorDash? Okay, I've got to go again. All right, let's do this. Next. Yes. Fuck yes. DoorDash, right? The DoorDash retainer, remember? Okay, all right, let me slow down. I have to deliver it to this warlord.